Welcome back, everybody. It's been a while, I know it has, but as you can see, I have bench work. But you know what? That's what we're going to talk about today, is bench work and what I'm getting ready to do. I've got a lot of clutter, as you can see. I was weighing down the foam board as I glued it down and everything like that. But let me fill you in on what's been going on in my life. Between work and my personal life and my son, life has been just hectic. I haven't had a lot of time to get out here, and it's been rough. I'll be honest, it's been rough. I've had some family emergencies that set us back, and one for almost a month, actually longer than that, almost 2 months now, and it's been a lot to deal with. Been very stressful, and just trying to maintain a work aspect of things and then the life aspect and what little bit of fun we could throw in there as a family. And it's been difficult, but we've made it through so far, and we're doing great. The family's great, and it is what it is at this point. So that's where I've been. And then on top of that, with the cooler season coming in, I've had some drainage issues with the yard causing erosion and stuff like that, so I had to get that under control. So been going to work, coming home, and then working out in the yard until dark, and I just haven't had a lot of time to really get out and do anything in the train room. But with that being said, I hope everybody is doing wonderful and have been enjoying the cooler weather coming in and getting ready to enjoy the holiday seasons as they come in. So let's get to it. As you can see, I've got bench work, I got the peninsula done. However, I think I'm going to redo it all, and this is where you guys and gals are going to come in today. I'm kind of excited to do it this way, so I'm going to grab the tripod here in a minute, kind of walk you guys around real quick, show you what I have currently and what I'm thinking about doing. So let's go ahead and get this started. We're going to start over here in this corner. All right. Not sure what that was. But anyway, so this section here has definitely got to come out. The reason being was when the door shuts, I constructed this and never gave thought of where the door handle was. And when the door comes down, I can't get to the handle because it's right here between these two sections. So it's not too bad. I could cut that out. However, with everything else going on, I've come up with a whole new track plan. And it's free drawn right now, so I'm just kind of showing you guys what I have. And then here's the peninsula. Oh, well, look at that. Second level already, right? Yeah, that's what we were thinking about doing. As you guys can remember, on this side of the layout, when the shed was divided, I had that runaround track that went around the middle of or in between the first and the second level. Worked great. I loved that. However, I thought about doing something different. So I kind of did this for peace of mind. So this is how the climb up track would be. And of course it wouldn't be on that 1x2. It would be on a 1x3 or even a 1x4. And it would snake around and go up. And then as it came around, come around this way, and it would tie into this level. This level here is 16 inches from the second level. However, with that in mind, I'm going to do some adjusting here, so bear with me. So with that in mind, I come up with a new track plan to give me my upper level, but without any scenes of having this in between running and then the train running up here. So I figured, what could I do? Well, finally figured it out, and in order to do it, I've got to take everything back down, which I'm okay with. I'm actually excited. I think I get more enjoyment out of building the bench work than anything, but I'm excited to do it. So basically, the lower level running to the second level would all flow together. So the lower level, meaning it would gradually climb as it comes around the peninsula, like one side of the peninsula would be 6 inches, the other side would be 9 inches, and then so on, and it would just steadily climb. So as it got to the second level, there would be no really in-between tracks like this. It all would flow, which I like that. You know, it's going to give me a lot of scenic options and then just longer train travels, and I think it's going to look really good. I'll have a reverse loop up top, and then of course I'll have a lower reverse loop. So the train come up top, go around the peninsula, and then it would have the option of going back around and then go into basically a staging area. Or it would come back and go back down the climb and then come back around, and there'd be another lower staging yard amongst other things, and then it would come back around and have the option of going, or stopping at the engine facility, or going back up through the lower reverse loop, which would go back up the climb. So that's what I'm looking at. So bear with me. I'm going to try to get a good screenshot of this if I can, kind of give you guys and gals a quick see here. I'm not sure. All right, let's try it like this. I've got the tripod, so I've got to try to do this the right way. All right, I'm not sure how well you guys can make this out, but the red is the lower level. Of course, it would snake around. As you can see, the arrows come around. And now, this is freehand. So the curves, all of these curves are going to be anywhere from 28 to 32, probably 28. And come around here. Come this way. And then it would, where the blue meets the red, that's going to the upper level. And then, of course, these levels, I couldn't draw on the paper, but the red would be under and the blue would be above. And it would go around like so, come around like this, and then it would go to this staging area up here, which I like that. Or it would hit, and it says lower reverse loop, that's actually should be the upper reverse loop, but then it would come back, and I know why I did that, because this would go to the lower level. Makes sense, I guess, but it really should be called the upper reverse loop. So over here in green is the upper reverse loop, aka the lower reverse loop, and meaning I know what I meant there. It says up, going to that, and that's how that would work. So at all times the trains would be able to run a continuous run. And then now this is a single track main that I would have, and I'm okay with that. I have no sidings or no yards or anything like that, no structures or anything. That's going to come once I actually started on the AnyRail program. But I just wanted to get your opinion on what you think about this. I love the aspect of the challenge of building this, especially with the bench work. I'm going to keep the bench work, I think, very simple. Basically just do like an L-girder style bench work, and then just put wings as I need the supports going up, and then I'll do the sub road bed, which would be the plywood that I cut down into the lengths that I need. And then the gaps in between the track, between like the wall or that, or if I have an outside area where a couple structures are going to go, that would be all built up with foam and different materials. So it wouldn't all be plywood. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Which I got to say, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this at all. There's, other people have done it and it looks great. But there are limitations to this, and there's pros and cons to every track plan that you do, and I realize that. However, I like the challenge of the next one. I'm kind of excited for it, but I have so much of this bench work done. It's like, do I really want to go through and do this again? So that's kind of where I'm at with it all. I am, like I said, I am very excited to do it. I don't mind doing it. The 1x3 or the 1x2s that I have here, I have found that they are very sturdy. Now, I don't have any support, so it sags a little bit, but this is just a mock-up. So a lot of the upper bench work would be made out of the 1x2s just because it's going to be a single track. I'm not going to have to worry about it warping much. It will be braced underneath. It's just not going to hang like this. So I'm excited for it. Let me know what you guys and gals think about this. I apologize. Like I said earlier, I've really been busy with just life. Life has been crazy, and it's slowly starting to slow down and get back to what normalcy we once knew. So other than that, I don't think I'm missing anything. I've done a lot of work in here when I have had the opportunity to be in here, and there's going to be a lot of work tearing this down, and I'm okay with that. I can get it torn down in probably an hour, and then I'm going to start on this section here, and this section here will rise probably about an inch or so, and then it'll come around, go around. And now the one main difference is with this is, I'm not sure how well you guys can see it because I have so much stuff cluttered, but the peninsula now comes this way. Before the last video, it turned around and the roundabout went at that end. So I'm going to have to do that again to make all this work the way I need it to work. And I'm going to have to flip the peninsula again to give me my radiuses and all I need for the reverse loops and stuff like that. So that's kind of where I'm at. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate it. I hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I will catch everybody soon.